Hey there friends, it's Carly. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here, and welcome to another Clean With Me video. In fact, this is going to be the last full weekly cleaning routine in our current little coastal cottage house. After this, more sort of cleaning and organization videos will be coming, but they will be with the intention of packing up the house ready to move. So if you are in need of some hardcore cleaning motivation, grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video. For a change, it's actually not a Saturday when I'm filming this video, and I usually clean on a Saturday and therefore change all of the bed linen on a Saturday. So we are not up to bed linen change day quite yet, hence why I just made the bed rather than stripping it and putting on some fresh sheets. Same with the dog's bed and his blankets. I'm just going to sort of fold those up neatly and tuck that under the bed. In the afternoons and evenings when he's ready to come inside, we do pull it out and take it out in the lounge room and then maneuver it into our room, which is where he has been sleeping. And then during the day it just gets sort of neatened up and put under our bed just so that it is out of the way. But poor Mac is not going to know himself once we move to our new house and he'll be living in his little makeshift house outside as opposed to coming inside. So hopefully he is enjoying all of his inside time now while he has it. Moving into the kitchen area, one of the most favorite things that I love to shop for is cleaning products, and I went to Woolies not that long ago and picked up a good little stash of new cleaning supplies that I wanted to try out. So I saw these little sachets from Cleanerly, I believe, and they had the accompanying bottles and stickers to go with them, and I thought that I would give them a try because they were a lot more value for money, and also I felt like I wasn't using up a heap of bottles every time I was purchasing a cleaning product. I could just buy the bottles and use them again and again, and just buy the sachets to refill them up when needed. So the bottles were about $5 each, and then the sachets were on sale at about $2.50. So I felt like I got a pretty good bargain, especially since they're a more natural cleaning product with a light sort of florally type scent, and that's what I do typically like to use in my house rather than the harsh cleaners. However, a lot of those more natural cleaners do have a tendency to be quite expensive, so I feel like not only was this a cost-effective option, but also a little bit more of an environmentally friendly option since I only need to purchase the sachets. I was also excited to try out some Zoflora. I've never used that before. It's literally only just come to our Woolies, so I figured I would give that a little bit of a go. I got a nice sort of coconutty and vanilla type scent, which is definitely up my alley. So I'm going to fill the sink with some warm water and put 2 cupfuls of that in, and then I've got my kind of faux scrub daddy. We don't have scrub daddy, at least in Woolworths over in Australia, so I grabbed this kind of knockoff version, and I'm going to give that a go to scrub down all my stainless steel kitchen tops there. And I was quite sad because I did have these lovely green pair of gloves, but I forgot to take my rings off when I put the gloves on, and as I was removing one of the gloves, I did absolutely shred it to pieces with my rings. So they are sadly RIP and are no more, so you'll see them being used in this scene and then not in my other kitchen cleaning scenes. But I loved this combination of the Cleanerly spray and then the Zoflora with my little scrubber and then also my microfiber cloth. I felt like the whole situation just made my kitchen come up looking really nice and clean, but also smelling great and fresh as well. The inside of the microwave was in desperate need of a clean. Not only did it have like little bits and pieces of food, I think pasta, because it was an orange splattered color kind of all over it, but it did have like a little bit of a musky smell. So having that spray in there and giving it a good wipe down with my microfiber cloth was definitely a necessity. Do I need to give my oven a full and proper clean? Yes, I do. But in saying that, we're going to be moving out of this house shortly, and I know I'll have to do it again then. So instead today, I'm just going to spray the front of the oven and give it a wipe down with this paper towel, and it turned out that it was pretty dirty even just in that section, so certainly necessary. I have also loaded up all the dishwasher with dirty dishes, so I'm going to get one of the dishwashing tablets, but I'm also going to chuck in one of these Finish dishwasher cleaner tablets as well, so that while it is on cleaning my dishes, it's also cleaning my dishwasher. And then now I'm going to move on to the living room section. I did have just a few delicate clothing items on the inside line finished drying there. So I'm going to pop those away and put the little inside clothesline back in its spot out in the laundry. I don't know why I bothered doing that, because I ended up doing a load of washing that required me to hang out more delicates inside, and I needed to bring it straight in. But that seems to be a habit around here.
It's really a bad reception out there. Where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose. There's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you.
I'm bringing a fresh candle to set all of those spring vibes in the house. This one is lime and coconut, and it smells so good. And guess what? My saga of attempting to clean my lounge continues. So, you know that Hoover clean slate that I was eyeing off? Well, I found it on Amazon. But then Dave found one on eBay for $100 cheaper, so we decided to go with that option. We really wish that we hadn't, because we paid the money and did not receive the product. Turns out it was a scam, which is fun. In any case, we have put forward to eBay to hopefully try and get our money refunded, because, you know, it was $350 and that goes a long way in buying groceries these days. So we'll keep you updated on that. For now, I attempted and failed to use these little wipes to clean down the lounge, and then gave it a lovely little spray as well to freshen it up. And now I'm going to be maneuvering around and doing my usual dusting, starting off with other areas of the living room and then moving into our room. So here is a dirty little secret I've been keeping from you. This side of the room is basically utter chaos. It is mostly filled with baby things, either new things that we bought or things we've been gifted, things I bought for the new house, including a whole heap of decor, linen, and clothing that no longer fits my pregnant body, and I've sort of cultivated into a little patch of real estate in the spare room. But in my next video, which you should definitely subscribe and stay tuned for, I will be starting to kind of pack up those things and kind of load them into my car to clear out a little bit of space, and obviously I'll be transporting those down to the new house before we know it. For both the toilet and the vanity, I'm using the green Cleanerly spray that I recently picked up. And then for the shower, I saw this little concoction on TikTok, which is dishwashing liquid, white vinegar, and water. And I've been finding it really hard to get the glass looking nice and clean. It always just sort of comes up a little bit scummy, even if I'm using shower power. So I figured I would give this a go, and I actually really liked it. So after you see me here washing down the glass and giving it a squidgy, I decided while I'm in the shower, I may as well clean the rest of the shower with that concoction as well. And I feel like it brought it up really well, especially like the stainless steel sort of taps and handles and different things that we've got going on in there. After the bathroom is cleaned, it is time to move over to the vacuuming section of this cleaning routine. I'm heading out to give the laundry a vacuum, and now that the whole house, laundry and lounge are vacuumed, my vacuum cleaner was absolutely chockers, so I definitely needed to empty that out in the bin. And one thing I need to do soon is actually wash my little filter in the vacuum cleaner. But speaking of washing, I did decide I was going to clean the washing machine. So I got these two little tablets from, I think they were actually on sale at Aldi, and I frequently clean my washing machine filter, but I've actually never cleaned my washing machine. I personally didn't see much of a difference, but that's not to say that like the inside workings of the barrel aren't a whole heap cleaner as a result, and it just makes me feel better knowing that I've at least done it. Now the house is finally clean. It is looking and smelling so good and so fresh. I'm going to quickly zoom around and put all of our furniture and appliances back in their correct spot. And then it's time for me to let in the boy, and him and I are going to lay down and have a well-deserved relax. But thank you guys so much for joining me on today's cleaning motivation video. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. I upload new videos every single week. With that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of